Hello, everyone. In training. Oh, good. And hello there in YouTube land. Hopefully you're still here. You were here 2 minutes ago, so hopefully you're still here. If not, fine, but we're gonna start. Whoop. I got hit already. I'm getting hit already. Ow. Ow. Might as well. Dang. You guys are going crazy. That hurts. It hurts. Oof. Ah. Now I can't see. I'm very sorry for missing that one, Ninja Monkey. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot for me that you subscribed. So I'm sorry about that. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Why are we doing this? I don't know. For fun. It's fun and it's free. Not even you don't even have to pay any bits for it. So
an indoor home security camera captures something pretty creepy on footage. Not much info is given on this video, but it still speaks for itself. A child is walking through a kitchen when suddenly they stop to look at something. What happens next is beyond strange. Take a look.
okay, what does that child see? That is a very active child's imagination, I'm hoping. Because that's kind of freaky, man. Oh, that's wonderful. You're watching it at nighttime with me.
Stops in their tracks and stares at something as though someone were blocking their path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now,
Probably.
This being a child with an overactive imagination isn't ruled out, but the way in which they interact with this supposed imaginary friend is what frightens the mother of this child.
Of course.
Rosie B., the mother in question, thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was forcefully trying to take away her daughter's toys. But even more unsettling is the fact that when Rosie asked her daughter as to who she was talking to, she responded by saying that it was a little girl and a little boy. Overall, though,
okay.
strange.
That is kind of strange, though.
The mother has yet to find out.
Probably Fred the monster, yes.
As she thinks this might explain this odd occurrence. But until then, this video remains a mystery.
That is a very active child's imagination. At least that's what I'm hoping.
On May 30th of 2016, a single car accident had occurred on a Brazilian highway known as BR-262. The driver of this vehicle lost control of his wheel, causing him to veer off the road and crash his car. Unfortunately, he did not survive this accident.
Damn.
Upon hearing about this, a TV news crew was sent out to report this incident. They arrived on the scene and began to report, but after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed that something very strange appeared in the footage. The following is the video that was taken.
What is strange?
Parente das vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou.
Yes, I don't get what they're saying, but something's happening. Oh, well, that could be anything. Still creepy, though, but that could be anything. Oh, boy. What the heck? There you go. Trying to jump scare me again. Oh! Wait, was it a woman?
Upon zooming in, a face can be seen inside the car.
Was it a woman?
It appears out of thin air and almost seems to be looking directly at the camera. Viewers believe that this may have been the ghost of the driver of this vehicle.
Oh, you're biking. Okay.
That this may have been something else entirely. But as always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something supernatural was caught.
Timed. Always timed.
What exactly was caught on camera?
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, sir.
As with most videos, this next one has little to no information, but with or without it, the video is still
I'm
pretty
gonna
spooky.
adjust something real quick when it comes to this. I'm going to adjust it, make it like that, And then maybe move this slightly up. Can I move it? Can I move it up? I can move this up though. To take off the YouTube thingy at the top. That's what I want to do. Hopefully it doesn't make it too much longer. Like, I'm hoping. It seems to be adjusting pretty well overall. So here's what I want it to look like. There we go. That's much better. That was just a little bit of adjustment. You guys keep throwing stuff at my face.
It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man captures footage of something that occurs right in front of him as he lays in bed. This is his video.
He's like, what the fuck, man? Ha! Transformers. Nice. He's like, what the fuck time is it right now? What time is it? Something woke him up. Oh, he farted. It had to happen. Oh, fuck. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Look, if I'm asleep, I'm alone. That shit happens. Motherfucker. Fucking shit. Alright, if that wasn't, look, I'll be honest with you. If that was me, alone, in that place, and that happened to me, I'd be like, alright, I'm done. I'm done. The fuck? I'm done. Oh, he's in a hotel, most likely. Okay, that looks like he's probably in a hotel somewhere. Yeah, just based on everything that's popping up there, he's probably in a hotel somewhere. Spooky toilet.
It's 3 in the morning when all this happens. The door opens just a few inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the man. It happens almost immediately, as though whatever was behind this door was listening attentively. The man then goes inside, but finds no one in there. Naturally, he was shaken to his core upon realizing that something paranormal had occurred. The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case.
Well, I mean,
was the door open?
Could be much of anything.
Paranormal, or was it something else?
I don't know. You tell me. Still, if that happened to me, even if it was air, I'd be fucking scared.
A friend of his daughter's was walking through a wooded area that is believed to be extremely haunted. Westminster Woods is a forest in England where many people have reported paranormal encounters.
The Blair Witch.
From small, shadowy figures that lurk behind trees.
Oh, oh hell no. If I'm there alone, He's not in the spooky toilet. Not in the spooky toilet. At least not yet.
Infamous hellhounds that are said to come out at night. Westminster Woods has been a place of unusual activity. It is also said that pagan rituals have taken place here. Some of course. Included sacrifices.
Of course.
One evening, as a man and 2 children explore Westminster Woods, something very unsettling is caught on camera. This is what was captured. Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real fast.
Walking for like an hour now. It is pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really
oh, I was back there.
no idea where the dog is. What?
Yeah, I saw that thing in the background. Could have been an animal, could have been anything, could have been some person being freaking weird. It could have been a piece of moss that just fell off of the tree. You don't even know.
That a small, shadowy figure was caught in the background. It stands in place for a couple of seconds before ducking down beneath a tree trunk. It
Of course, grainy video footage. Ah, your map loaded. Nice.
recedes away as though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen. It is almost similar to an animal's reaction when it spots a person nearby. Yet Simon doubts that it's an animal and instead believes that it might be a spirit that haunts this forest.
Well, luckily it didn't
Or
bug
whatever
him.
this was is a mystery. But unfortunately,
Oh,
it seems
another
we won't know for
fatted.
sure what this was
Someone
until
fatted.
more info is given. It was during a podcast that one of the hosts had shared some chilling photos that were submitted to him by a viewer. It goes without saying, but what was captured in one of these images has left many viewers disturbed. The person who submitted the photos states
He took a picture of his ass, and it was very hairy.
that the reason they took them was because they felt like they were being watched.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They were lying in bed when all of a sudden they get the strangest feeling. For some reason,
Did someone tickle his bumhole? Someone tickled his butt. Someone tickled the taint. You shouldn't tickle the taint. Remember, ask consent before you tickle someone's taint.
they can't help but feel that someone is outside their room, standing
Aki! 5 days ago. Where's Aki now? Holy crap, this thing goes all the way to 2 years ago? Holy crap. Holy crap. This thing goes back to 2 years ago. Holy crap. I didn't even know that. I'm looking at like the mini feed that the freaking that Streamlabs gives you.
doorway and looking at them. No one else was inside the house except them. Feeling very spooked, they
Fuck
slowly
no.
take out their phone.
Sorry about that. Streamlabs failed. Should be getting back now, soon, eventually. Where are we? There we are. See? Streamlabs failed, and window capture isn't capturing anything. That's interesting. Usually it should. Like, Scary Comp YouTube should be active. Should be active.
What they
Gosh darn it. Concerned it. You farted into Streamlabs. I don't know what ended Streamlabs, but something ended Streamlabs. I'm trying to freaking figure out what the heck, how the heck. I'll put this in the meantime while I figure out what the hell's going on here. Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do that and then go and do this. There we go. Right, and then that should be adjusted to around here, something like that. Yeah. So I need to go grab the chat again because like shit's happened. I hate when Streamlabs does that, but at the very least it didn't end the YouTube side, which is annoying when it does. Like I'm glad that it didn't end the YouTube side at least. It's just I have to redo a couple things, but I'll be right back. See, like here we go. Now we're back. The wild salvie has appeared. Yes.
captured has left them shook. These
There we go.
are their photos.
Look at that shit. All right, let me get this a little smaller, little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. That fits better. Another fatted. You fatted again. All right, look. That could be anything. But still, honestly, just knowing how my brain works, specifically my brain works, I would get freaked out at this. I would be like, what the fuck? Fuck you, little kid. Fuck you, little kid. Or whatever the hell you are.
In the distance, there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room.
Hell no.
It wasn't until zooming in on
See, that's what happens. Like, you're fapping, you're just going to town, and like, there's
the
some
photos,
weird
the
creepy
person who
kid
took it
watching you.
Saw the mysterious figure. Although pretty creepy, they're somewhat glad that they caught this, as it reassures them that they're not losing their mind, and that there is in fact something very strange going on inside their house.
Fuck that.
Now, it's worth mentioning that the person who submitted these photos states that he played with the Ouija board prior to this incident and believes it's the reason why strange things are happening. But what do you think?
Look. Here's the way I see it. All right? Ouija board is sold by Milton Bradley, Hasbro, whatever company fucking sells it. I don't know. I forget which company actually sells it. But there's an American company. There's a toy company that sells these things. Now, just me thinking out loud. If it was actually something bad, actually something going on here, then they wouldn't be able to sell it because it's like use at your own risk. They'd have to actually, knowing how litigious like Americans are, they'd have to put like use at your own risk has been known to have ghosts appear. I mean, you'd have more people buy it, but you'd also be able to be like, hey, I can't get sued, hey, you know?
This person actually captures something paranormal, or was something else captured?
Capture someone else's
creepy on
fapping
camera,
face.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check. Let's get back to the video.
Now, a message from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Two friends are goofing off inside a house when they capture something pretty creepy on camera. One of the friends appears to be doing an online challenge, while the other records him doing it. However, what happens moments later leaves them both terrified. Watch.
Oh, this thing's pretty old. You can tell, cause that's the PS3 XMB thingy. That's the PS3 like main menu screen. I know because I've had a PS3 for forever. I had it since it came out pretty much, and yeah, that's the XMB right there. I think it's XMB is called. That's the freaking PS3 loading screen thing. So.
Right, do it again because I'm filming this time. No, go on. Right, yeah. How many you got left?
There's only two left, so it's...
Right, well, yeah, just do two then.
yeah, this is, I'm gonna read some Mentos and then drink, well, it's not Diet Cola, it's Pepsi Max, but there's only two, so
I understood one of those words. Oh no! See, that challenge is not. It's not smart. That's the Mentos and Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whatever challenge. That ain't. I've seen what happens with Mentos and that. It's painful. You're asking for trouble.
Working?
No.
You should give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What?
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look.
Fucking aye.
Look, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the video,
Yeah.
so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine.
I still find it funny.
Cats
It's like, let me out.
capture something paranormal or not.
The way he freaked out, man. Like,
Heard inside the other.
like,
Dude.
like, the way he freaked out is I just find it funny. He's like, let me out.
Look, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens.
There we go.
The
I'm
following
skipping
video
that now.
comes from a man named Jacob who lives in a house that he recently inherited from his grandmother.
Ooh,
Jacob
inherited
isn't too sure if
houses.
he wants the house, as it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing. But after the following night, it seems that he's made up his mind.
Oh, what the hell? Okay,
It's
look.
again.
Why the fuck are you gonna have? Okay, sorry for cursing, but why the hell are you gonna have a scary-looking clown like that in your bedroom? That's asking for trouble. Like, I would wake up and probably get freaked out just because of the freaking clown. Why? What would possess someone to have a clown like that looking at them and ow? How dare you? Ow! Stare them right in the face. Hey, no! I've been cream pied. I have been cream pied. But look at that scary ass clown. Look at that. No, man. If that clown starts
Night,
moving,
when Jacob wakes up to a
ooh,
noise
fuck
inside
no.
his bedroom, this is what he caught.
caught his clown doing some weird shit.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
Oh, that ain't knocking. Homie, that ain't knocking. Homie, that ain't knocking. No, that ain't knocking, homie. No, no, no. That ain't knocking. That's a pound. Fucking A. Look, that made me jump just because it was a fucking loud sound. Oi! Oi! Oi, what the fuck, man? Oi! Oh, that's his attic. That's what it looks like. If you close it... Oh, fuck you! Yeah, I'd get the fuck out of there.
Knocking sound coming from his closet.
See? You
Nothing
asking
is
for
inside
trouble.
any checks.
Look, okay.
But then moments
Okay.
later-
This is very likely staged. And very likely that because someone could hide behind there after doing that. It could very well be staged. But let's suspend disbelief right now. Let's suspend just suspend belief and assume that it's real. That's some shit. Number one, you got a scary ass clown to begin with. And then scary ass clown looks you in the face when you're already freaked out. Nah. Dude probably is one of those eccentrics that like that ends up collecting weird stuff because it looks interesting for them. I ain't into that shit.
Checking.
But like that, look at that. And the screwdriver baby, that
Loud banging can be heard from the other side of the room. Clearly, Jacob was spooked out of his mind. Yet, something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until watching this video. At the start of the clip, the clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed. But then later, it is seen staring at the door. Ever since seeing this, Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to the living room. He states that it came alive that night and is glad that he caught evidence of it. Although pretty creepy, this video still...
like, why the hell would you have it in your room to begin with? That's asking for some scary shit to happen. Not only that, like I said, it is just a creepy ass clown. Like, why would you have a creepy ass clown like that in your bedroom?
a mystery. But thanks to this incident, Jacob has made up his mind on whether or not he should keep the house. All in all, what happened that night has left him beyond terrified.
Yep.
This
No.
last video comes from India, and it shows a
Oh,
woman
India's
walking
got some
late at
shit going
night.
on.
In it, she
India's
appears
always
to be
got some shit
scared
going on.
as she constantly looks over her shoulder. It seems that she might be seeing things, considering that it's dark outside. But then, all of a sudden, something is captured that seems to suggest otherwise. This
What is it?
is what was caught.
What the fuck? Someone was following her, I guess. Jesus.
Initially, the woman looks at something that doesn't appear to be there. But then, seconds later, the figure of a man appears out of nowhere. It shows up exactly where the woman was initially looking. Viewers believe that a ghost had been caught on camera, yet some believe that this was an actual person who for some reason couldn't be picked up by the camera at first. Whether ghost or not, this encounter is pretty terrifying, as who, or whatever this was, just creepily stands there looking at the woman. But as always, what are your thoughts on this?
It could just be a regular person. I mean, I'm just being honest. It could very easily just be a regular person. Let's see. This one's an hour long, so we're not gonna watch it yet. They're gonna watch like this one.
How you doing?
It's the same guy.
This is Slam Ham. Cabin. The Paranormies team decide to stay the night and investigate the property for themselves. They set up cameras and special equipment around the cabin in the hopes of capturing evidence of the strange goings-on.
Strange goings on.
Still attached to this building.
Later, Luna. Well, see you later, definitely, because you come back. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh. Oi. Oi. You fuck with. Oi.
A short while later, the activity seems to increase.
Oi. Oi. Soul.
You fucking heard that.
What's going on, dude?
Violence?
Then one of their REM pods goes off as one of the team members begins to feel unwell.
I got a bad feeling in here, dude. There it goes. Just as I said that. Right there.
Like, see, I don't know what those things do. Like, I guess it's an EMF reader type of thing.
Upstairs of the cabin, more strange movement is caught on camera.
I probably shouldn't have came here in the first place, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, see, like,
Oh my god. I'm having a panic attack here.
all right, look,
As you can see, the rock
being with someone else, I'd be like, all right, I'm cool.
seemingly all on its own.
Oh my god.
Ah, movement reactors. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
There's another eerie detail about this chair.
Oh yeah. I can watch something not so scary. For like 15 minutes. Well, I mean, we can. Let's see. What can we watch? Yes, well, a server for what? Like a Minecraft server? I used to. I used to have a Minecraft server. Then like, it was empty for a while. And then like then I stopped having it, like, because what I did is I had it on my PC and I used Google Compute Cloud to do like a DNS server, and then basically so that they wouldn't know my IP address, because when you know someone's IP address, you can do a DDoS attack and all that kind of stuff, and I don't like people doing that to my stuff. So I had one. I don't know if I still have the data for it. Probably do somewhere. I can double check, because if I still have the server data, I can just update the server to 1.19.2 and then run it. Like, if I still have the server world, because the server world that I used to have, I already had a whatchamacallit, a XP farm, and I wanted to, like, I'm a part of a Vtuber server, and I'm also part of the server that Luna Dragon has and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I had it for a bit. Interestingly enough, I did have it for a bit. But yeah, it's one of those things where it was like no one was on it anymore, and I was like, well, I'm spending time, energy, money, all whatever you want to call it, to get this thing still running, and no one's on here, so like, why keep doing it, type of thing. 1 of 6 ads. Ah, freaking A. Ads. I hate ads. I really do hate ads. We can watch something like eerie footage, 10 scary wardrobe pictures, scary comps. Hit! Karens who got what they deserved. Super scary videos. That's too spooky for you. No. Then we have the Markiplier stuff and other people reacting to scary comps. Don't watch alone. It's by the door. Well, we can watch them in old scary. This is damn. This was a year ago. Mega compilation. 2 years ago. Okay, some of this stuff is like interesting. See that like looking straight into the eyes of somebody. Oh, he's got the interesting face going. Now. Too spooky for you.
The episode at around the 8:14 mark, you can actually see that this rocking chair is on the other side of the room. The team didn't touch it at all, yet somehow it's now on the opposite side of the room later in the night.
I probably shouldn't have came here in the first place, right?
No, you shouldn't have.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Oh, shizness.
As the evening progresses,
Nope.
the team decides to use a Ouija board
See,
to try and make
the Ouija board is one of those things that's like,
inside the cabin. Watch what happens.
like, look, okay, I get it. Creepy shit happening. But you don't convince me of creepy shit happening with the Ouija board. And I'll tell you why. Because with the Ouija board, you have an issue that is primarily you're touching it. So you're actively touching it, and you could be changing where things are without, like, in the sense that, like, you could yourself be moving things, and that is the problem. Now, where I would be like, holy shit, is if there's the Ouija board, you ask it a question, you move the thing, ask it a question, let go of it, and then it starts moving. If I let go of the Ouija board after asking it a question, and it moves on its own, fuck that. I'm out. Excuse my French. I'm out. I'm just like, nope. That's a big no on my part, man. Like, freaking get me the heck out of there, because yeah, that's a big no on my part.
Are you good or are you bad? Oh god!
Just wants to mess around, man. It's like it's not anything bad. Just wants to mess around. Scare the crap out of you.
I don't even know. Who is that?
As the investigation comes to a close, there's one final unsettling event. Watch.
Hi. Okay. I was a knock at the door.
I'm gonna check that. Hey, Mary, can you say goodbye?
Again. Okay. Goodbye.
Not active. I can set one up if you want, so like we can just like chill and play and just have a world. But no, I don't have an active server anymore. I think it was like a year or two ago when I had that server active. When I was still lowly PNG man.
So what's going on in this cabin, and just who
Ow.
is the mysterious child captured on the trail cam on a cold winter's night? Given the history of the property, the fact that the owner's great aunt used to practice witchcraft in the cabin, it would seem it conjured some kind of inexplicable force that may be still lingering even today. The Paranormal
Violence.
Part 2 to this investigation up on their channel now. I highly recommend you check it out. Support their content, give them a thumbs up and subscribe. It's well worth a look. There's a link to their channel in the description box below.
Right.
Oh my god!
What do you see?
Ah, it's an RGB PC.
I thought I saw a shadow. This. Holy I thought I saw a shadow.
WTF, my man.
One has shared a series of videos that seems to show an eerie haunting taking place in their basement. After hearing noises and footsteps throughout
Yeah,
their house, the
I'm gonna
photographer began documenting
see
the
about
strange
setting it up, and then I'll
occurrences.
let you guys know
Times
if
they
I have
swear
one
they
set
could
up.
see an eerie shadow figure out the corner of their eyes. In the first clip, we can see the door to the TikToker's basement. He calls out hello to no response.
Hello? Hello?
He mentions he keeps hearing strange sounds coming from the basement.
Keep hearing weird noises in the basement, Steve, so I just want to...
Suddenly, the door slowly opens by itself.
No way, no way! Oh my god, oh my god!
He goes to inspect the door, showing us that there's clearly nothing there that could have made the door accidentally open. He then shows us the
Well, that is
stairway
kinda
leading
strange.
down to the basement, calling out once more to silence.
Hello? Yep, Dad, I'm not going down.
The second clip shows us the TikToker's living room. In the distance, we can see an opening to another room. A few seconds later, we can see something eerie. Watch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What looks to be a
Well, that
shadowy
is creepy.
figure appears to the left of the opening. The TikToker
That's a bit
exclaims
creepy.
in surprise before quickly going towards the other room. He shows us his bedroom, which looks to be empty. He explores his closet space and bathroom, but nothing or nobody shows up.
I think he'd still give enough time for someone to hide.
In the spine-tingling third clip, the TikToker asks his dog what's wrong.
What's the matter, buddy?
We can see his dog standing in front of the basement door looking concerned. The pup backs off as the TikToker opens the door. Immediately, as he
Oh.
does so, we can see something to the left of frame run down the stairs, though it's hard to make out what it is.
Ah, with his buddies down there.
Here it is again in slow motion.
I need to actually check it if I still have the world. If I still have the world, then I can probably set it up again. I can see if Google Compute Cloud still works. If not, then I'll find some kind of proxy server thing to make it work.
He then continues walking down, entering the basement and panning the camera around. That's when he spots something truly creepy. Watching again, there appears to be a shadowy person standing in the middle of the room. That's when the clip abruptly ends. The man left his house in the fourth video, but left a stationary camera behind in case any paranormal activity occurs. A few moments after the clip starts, the lights in the home's entrance hallway begin to flicker on and off.
Oh.
We then can hear what sounds like a thumping noise, and the basement door swings open. A moment later, a strange black mass, perhaps a shadow, seems to move through the hallway.
Oh, fuck. Someone did that right on time. Ah, Galaxy. Oh my god. You just did that right on time.
The door then slams shut and the lights flicker once again. In the final video, the TikToker is burning sage in hopes of warding off any evil spirits. He walks towards the basement door where we can hear more loud thumping noises. Right as he opens the door, he tells the spirit that he's not afraid.
I'm not afraid, man.
He then swings the door open and we can see the stairway leading down to the basement. As he begins to make his way down, we can see what looks to be some type of ghostly figure with a pale face wearing dark clothing, standing at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like you have some
The
weird
figure is
guy
quite
living
hard
on
to make
in your
out, so the
fucking
TikToker has provided a screenshot of it to take a look at.
like you have some weird dude living
The
with you.
TikToker then walks all the way down to the basement, the figure completely disappearing, and we can hear more crying or perhaps even laughter. He then makes his way back to the stairs where the door slams shut in front of him. This set of TikTok clips has set off quite a debate on social media
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be creepy. I know it's supposed to be creepy, but his whoop, 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 I can relate to that. I can relate to that because I would be like, what the hell? I need to get the heck out of here. Do not close that door in front of me because that means you have cut off my escape. That is not fun. I've played Phasmophobia. I know what happens after that. Not fun. Not good.
Some viewers are positive that something terrifying has claimed the TikTok user's basement, and the only solution
I claim this is mine.
have someone bless the house or for him to move out. Others swear that these videos consist of well-orchestrated pranks.
They could be.
For instance,
Yeah.
in the video with the stationary camera, some other users swear they can see a hand opening the basement door,
Yep.
as well as another hand switching the lights on and off.
I mean,
So
yeah.
question why the TikTok user didn't turn on all of the lights when
Exactly.
exploring his basement.
Look.
Whether these videos are fake or not is up for debate.
Sorry,
but the
man.
TikTok user has certainly succeeded in making many viewers' hairs stand on edge.
If I was in that situation, I wouldn't be laughing. If I see that kind of shit, that kind of stuff happening to me,
Sometimes thought that animals possess
yeah.
the ability to see the supernatural. Here, TikTok user Dom the Ghost may have captured one of those instances in this eerie video. The footage begins by showing a cat and dog asleep in the lounge room. A few seconds in, another cat comes out from behind the sofa and walks slowly towards the center of the room. It cautiously looks around as if surveying the area for something specific.
huh?
Suddenly, something terrifying happens. Take a look.
Whoa! What the fuck?
As
What
you
the
can
hell?
see, it appears as though the cat's been thrown into the air by some invisible force. The sleeping animals are
Okay.
awoken by the commotion as the frightened feline begins to hiss and back away from the area. Soon, a third cat
Totally didn't. You totally didn't.
appears on camera, and all four animals head into the back room. Sounds of a terrible commotion can be heard, with little visible except the glowing eyes of the startled pets. Moments later, a woman's voice can be heard, then the footage abruptly ends. Since the clip first appeared online, viewers have been quick to offer their opinions on what they think it shows. Some note that the cat appears to have been attacked by a ghost. Others believe that the commotion may have been caused by something far less sinister,
Yeah.
like an insect, which may have flown into the cat's face, causing it to panic and leap into the air.
That's very true. Cats do get startled very easily. And they do react that way when it gets startled. They do react that way when they get
was
startled.
responsible for the
So,
cat's bizarre movements. Could it really have just been a bug, or is it more likely that something supernatural was at play?
I don't know.
Thoughts in the
Could be
comment
anything.
section below.
It could truly be anything.
So I couldn't sleep.
In October 2021, TikToker Robert Mayfield 60 said he was struggling to sleep one night. He felt like someone was watching him, so he took out his phone to document what was happening.
You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep.
It seems his suspicions were right, as suddenly this happens.
It's this thing. 'Cause I feel like it's fucking watching me.
The sound that you made, that you got, there you go.
Seeing it move.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking.
Dude's like, nope, nope, nope,
Watching
nope,
that
nope,
again,
nope,
the
nope,
stuffed
nope.
toy's head tilts to the side.
And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that right there.
There appears to be nothing else around that could have moved it.
And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see,
Yep.
The TikToker jumps
You know,
to his seat
if I'm
and
alone,
away.
look, things, there could be one very, very innocuous explanation to this. Things like that, sometimes they have beans inside, they have fluff, whatever. It settles sometimes. Like, it'll resettle. And you'll have something in one position for a very long time, then all of a sudden it will move. But that's because it's resettling into whatever new position it has. Not because anything moved it, not because anything did anything like that. Hey, Luna Dragon.
Tells his
You didn't miss
followers that
much.
He's gonna dump the toy in the trash.
Oh, hell no. I'm done with it. That thing's going in the dump. Right
Get.
now. Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now. Hell no.
So what do you think about this strange situation? What made the toy move? Could this man's house really be haunted? Drop your opinions in the comment section down below.
I don't think it's haunted. I think, like I said, it just resettled itself. Like that. That's just a resettling of itself. Anything with beanbags, anything like that, it can do that. It can do that. But I'm not saying it's not freaky when you're like,
Unique
when that
Legacy
stuff's
was
happening.
live streaming on Facebook from their home in Fort Pierce, Florida, when they captured something truly bizarre on camera. When Shy Unique thought they saw something odd moving around the trees near their home, they decided to open the door and begin filming. The video was taken just after dusk, and the only real light comes from the far side of the yard. At first, nothing seems amiss. The uploader zooms in more closely to the area where they thought they saw the strange movements. Moments later, their patience is rewarded when a large white entity darts across the tree line.
This is the exact spot that I just saw.
The camera holder quickly yelps in fear and runs back inside,
Close.
closing the door tightly behind them.
I was about to say, close your darn door. I was like, if you just run in without closing your door, I'd be like,
Doubt that whatever
You don't
they
do that.
saw was the real deal.
You don't just go and do that. Oh, Siren Head? Might be Siren Head.
It's
Yeah.
clearly a translucent white color and
Yeah,
in
it's-
size,
it's-
at least half as tall as the light pole that it passes. Its form almost appears skeletal, as if the gigantic bones of an unknown cryptid were somehow reanimated. The creature seems to be reminiscent of the Gasha de Kuro, a cryptid from Japanese folklore made of large bones that hunts humans at night and bites their heads off.
Well then.
Some viewers have even dubbed the creature a dogman. Although it's unclear what creature or entity was captured in this video, the uploader might be wise to heed the advice of their viewers and keep the door tightly closed after dark.
What in the going on around this shit right here?
Yeah, that hit's freaking weird, man.
Noah.vq captured this eerie video. As a security guard on an empty floor of a hospital, he wasn't expecting to see anything weird while on the job late at night. However, this eerie piece of footage seems to show a creepy shadow figure hanging out in one of the empty rooms. This security guard was working the night shift when he thought he heard some strange noises. The hospital where
Loud
he worked was
noises!
fairly empty, and the floor that he was assigned to was totally deserted. If he was completely alone on the floor, it makes sense that he'd be a little uneasy, hearing unexplained sounds. He quickly takes out his camera to hopefully capture evidence of his mysterious visitor.
Some noise coming up right now.
He walks down the hallway, slowly peering into each room that he passes.
Yeah, go back.
One room doesn't look as empty as the others.
That just looks like some weird guy. I mean,
Passes the room in question, the camera captures a shadow that appears to be looking out a window. At first, the security guard continues down the hall. When his brain has had time to process what he saw, he slowly returns to the room for another peek. By the time he returns, the shadow is gone. Some people who have seen the video believe it was most likely a hoax with an all-too-human accomplice.
yeah.
However,
Could very well
several
be.
security guards have spoken up, insisting that guards rarely get company on their shifts. Others are certain that the footage captured a real shadow creature, a specific type of
Well, of
spirit
course,
that
I mean,
lives in the shadows,
if you really want to,
witnesses
then yeah.
questioning their own perceptions of reality. Some hypothesize that this is the spirit of someone who died in this very room.
Well,
Regardless
yeah.
of who the spirit is, its appearance in the video is downright terrifying.
I just think it's some strange dude. I mean, he could be behind the chair at that point.
The Ouija board, a harmless toy or a portal to the spirit world? You
What
may
would
not
I
actually
do if I
see
get
the
50
tick-
subs? If I get 50 subs, like actual subscribers? I think that would be enough. 225 euros. You know what? In that case, I probably would buy a Switch to add new content to the channel. Like, because I don't have a Switch. I've wanted a Switch for a long time, but me be a poor VTuber, I'd be broke. Switches cost money. I'd probably get myself a Switch, Nintendo Switch, and probably like something like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or something, and then like play with fans. Do something like that, you know? If I had enough money to buy a Switch, because the thing is, in order to get the Switch working correctly on, you know, to be able to stream it, you need the Switch, of course, a game, of course, a dock, or at least some kind of cable to get it connected to a capture card, which costs money as well, which I don't have. Because everything I do, including capturing games, is captured from the same computer that I'm recording. So I don't have a capture card. I don't have a Switch. I don't have, of course, Switch or with a dock or whatever. And I don't have like the HDMI cables that would be needed for that. So in total, that would be probably, I mean, if I got the Switch new with a dock and everything, which, you know, the Switches come with a dock, that would probably be, with everything said and done, probably close to $400, which is something like actually nowadays with how the euro is with the dollar, about 400 euros in and of itself. But yeah, I definitely do things to kind of like, yeah, probably around 300 to 500 euros to get everything fully set up. But that's what I would do. I mean, since people are subscribing to see my content, I would absolutely add things to the content, like the Nintendo Switch, which is what people have. Some VTubers that I'm friends with, they have Switches and they've wanted to collab with me, but I don't have a Nintendo Switch, and I don't have those games that like people play on their Nintendo Switch. So like I'd be doing that type of stuff. At the very least, I'd get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe so I can, you know, play with people and like race, because I'm horrible at Mario Kart. I'll tell you that much. I'm horrible at Mario Kart. But at the very least, I'd be able to play it, you know? So that would be great. But yeah, I don't have 50 subs, so that's a pipe dream for now. But yeah, that's what I would want to do next. Even though the Switch is kind of an older one already, I would want to at least do that next, because they're still supporting the Switch, and it looks like through like 2024, the Switch is going to be still getting new games. So without having a new version. So I do want to be able to get a Nintendo Switch with at least, you know, being able to capture the stuff on the Switch in order to be playing it with other people. So yeah, that's what I would probably do.
Tonks from
Thank you for the question.
Doing Peeber 7 before you decide to have an innocent bit of fun with a Ouija board at your next sleepover. According to the TikToker,
the main reason why I'd get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or anything like that is because it has the online features of playing with others. And I mean, that's the main reason why I'd get a Nintendo Switch to begin with as well, to be able to play it with other folks. So I'd probably be able to be getting more like online games, things that would be able to be played with other folks.
strange things began to happen in his apartment when he decided to use a Ouija board. He claims he got in contact with the spirit of a girl named Lucia, who allegedly died in this very apartment years prior.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
After the event, things
lovely
got
to find
so
out.
strange that the OP started documenting the events with his camera. Here we can see some things moving inside the apartment.
Yo no sé, ¿entendés? ¿En qué pasa con...? Mira, 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 ¿ves? 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 ¿Ven lo que digo? ¿Ven lo que digo?
Look, you should have...
Again in this clip as well.
Amigo, amigo.
You get scared way too easily, man.
The haunting is clearly taking its toll as the OP frantically searches the house, when suddenly this happens.
Oh, you have a bidet. Nice. Okay, that could be somebody behind the door. Looks like he's kicked that door a couple times before. Yeah, he's done that before. He's kicked that door before.
Next clip, the TikToker is pushed to tears.
People who have very active imaginations and people who have like a full belief in the supernatural can get frightened very easily when it comes to those things, and I do understand that. So like I won't judge, but I don't get that scared that easily.
Watching that again.
He's Argentinian or something. Che is usually something said by Argentinians, as far as I remember.
In another clip, yet more activity.
Man, doing that to your own house. Jeez, I don't know, man. Look, I wouldn't do that to my own house. Like, I like my house looking nice. Like,
in this final video, we can see the TikToker chatting to his friends on Discord when suddenly something chilling happens in the background. Take a look.
Ya, boludo, se me fue la guacha. Amigo, mirá lo que haces. Boludo. Sí, mucho.
Slowing that down as the lights flicker, we can see a dark shadow appear just behind the OP's left shoulder.
that, I mean, if it's real, that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Said the spirit of the girl who allegedly died in the apartment. This is an ongoing saga as there are dozens of other clips showing more eerie activity over on their TikTok. They post regularly with updates, so it's well worth a look. As always,
Interesting.
there's links in the description box down below.
Yo. Yo. Yep. Yep. That would actually scare me. Like, that would make me think, like, what the hell? Am I high? You want to get high?
Experiencing some strange activity in their home.
No.
And they seem to have the evidence to prove it. Take a look at what their home security camera has captured.
What has it captured? Okay, now there's thumping going on in my house, but, like, I just assume it's one of the other people living here. But yeah, there's thumping going around. I'm like, not what I need to hear right now. Okay, what's going on? What am I looking at?
As you can see, all kinds of bizarre movement.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Reported.
Yeah, I didn't see that before.
Pantry doors and drawers appear to move all on their own.
I mean, you could make servos do that. I mean, that's how they do it in movies. Well, I mean, suspending disbelief.
Enough, keep an eye on the window on the left-hand side.
Oh, that window. Okay. Thank you for pointing it out. Ooh,
Sadly,
that's
clip
weird.
ends right as the figure appears, but if we slow it down and brighten the image, something seems to.
First thing, scratch your eyes. What's the reply and make South Korea? Yeah, shoot nukes at that place, please. What did you tell your dog, Galaxy?
Peer in through the window. It would seem this footage backs up our viewers' claims that they believe their home is haunted.
Haunted.
What do you think? Would love to hear your take on this strange piece of home security footage in the comments section down below.
I mean, it could be him. See, look, now I just want to know what Galaxy said to his dog. What did Galaxy say to their dog?
It's believed by many that the US military and Navy see things that it keeps secret, such as UFO sightings.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the
While
first time.
secrecy is to be expected by the government, occasionally US officials will let citizens in on certain events and situations.
Of course.
That was the case
Knock, knock.
when the Pentagon confirmed that a video of a suspected UFO
Knock, knock.
taken by the US
Don't bite my ears, don't bite my feet, don't hump me, and don't bite my oh.
Navy was indeed real.
Don't bite your pectoral muscles.
Jeremy
Yes.
Corbell shared the video for all to witness for themselves. Viewers can see footage of the San Diego sky, as shot in 2019. In the middle of the sky is what looks to be a kind of pyramid-shaped aircraft hovering in the air. The aircraft seems to blink its lights on and off as it floats around the sky before coming to a stop. Disliked
Alright.
with nearly all other UFO videos on the internet, the clip has caused quite the debate among viewers. Some were sure that UFOs had finally arrived on Earth and humans' doom was impending.
Yes, yes.
Others believe
Doom
the
and
Pentagon
gloom.
is simply lying and maybe pushing this video to distract from other, more pressing matters.
Maybe.
For instance, there could
Maybe.
be an even greater threat on the horizon that we can't even imagine.
Maybe.
Perhaps only time will tell what's happening here and what its consequences will be. In another video uploaded to TikTok by Dom the Ghost, we see a bizarre example of the unexplainable caught on tape. While the exact location of where this footage was captured is unknown, it appears to have been taken from a security camera that overlooks a gated entrance. In the background, you can hear people discussing the footage as they watch it. Suddenly, a mysterious figure appears on the opposite side of the gate. Watch what happens next.
Wait, how did he get through there?
Those viewing the clip exclaim in surprise as the figure seemingly walks right through the gate.
God damn it. I said, okay, who's there? I read your message. It says knock knock. Sorry, I'm supposed to say, who's there? Who's there, Mr. Lunar Dragon? Who? Who? Yoo-hoo! that is perfect. That is perfect. That's a good one, Lunar Dragon.
Another notes the figure's unusual walking style, stating that it's a ghost for sure. Sometimes camera glitches can explain bizarre occurrences that are caught on film. However, in this case, there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with the footage. There are no sudden cuts or blurry moments. It really looks as though the man walks straight through the gate.
Water. Water who? Water who? Hoo-hoo, water hoo-hoo, water who, water who, water who. No, you cannot come in my house. Do you have cookies? If you have cookies, I will open the door. I should be able to, as in like I have a PC that can run it. I have enough RAM to run it. And I should be able to make a Minecraft server. For free, that is. Like... Yeah, Lunar Dragon has a server that we've just been running on. I don't have a 1.19.2 server. Yeah, but Lunar Dragon has one, and I'm part of one specifically just for VTubers. So, let's see. So, yeah.
Does this video really prove the existence of ghosts? Unfortunately, until more information comes to hand, we can do little more than speculate.
See, what I think happened is this guy, because of how blurry it is, I think, honestly, the guy was like somewhere to the left where the pole is and everything, and he was moving in front of the gate, but since it's so far behind in like where the cameras just doesn't have the fidelity, he was probably still walking in front of the gate because he looked really blurry, and when he turned around this way, it looked like he went through the gate. That's what I'm thinking. That sounds like it's either the Philippines or something like that.
Belgrave Hall is certainly the most haunted location in Leicester, England. A video shared by BBC seems to confirm that there's something frightening happening at this infamous location. The video was recorded in 1998, long before CCTV cameras were common in everyday homes. In this blurry footage, we see the dark outside of Belgrave Hall in the wee hours of the morning. Near the corner of the house, two mysterious figures in white...
Yeah, we shite. Oh, what the hell?
The figures are opaque and clearly the size of a person. They only stick around for a few seconds before vanishing into the night air, leaving behind only a swirling white mist atop the nearby wall. Many who have seen the video believe the figures look like women in white Victorian-style dresses. Similar apparitions have been seen by staff of Belgrave Hall over the years. A previous owner of the property, John Willis, had 7 daughters in residence with him. Many believe that the apparition is the spirit of one of these daughters named Charlotte. However, most just call her the Lady in White.
Lady in Red.
Paranormal investigators believe that the large amounts of quartz in the building allows paranormal energy to be trapped and released for long periods.
Yeah.
Staff and guests report spotting apparitions, smelling mysterious cooking odors,
Oh.
and hearing strange
That mysterious odor was me.
Whether it's Charlotte Willis or not, there's certainly something eerie happening at Belgrave Hall.
Ow.
YouTuber Aloha Treasures wasn't
yeah, no need to play today.
She set up security cameras around her home. Unfortunately, a bizarre shadow has her questioning how safe her home really is, sending her to the internet for answers. The YouTuber has multiple CCTV cameras set up inside and outside her home.
Good, safety,
When watching
safety.
the footage of her living room one day, she noticed something odd, a human-shaped shadow peeking in through the doorway.
Oh, someone got in the house?
Shadow pops in a few times, standing out in stark contrast to the white door, before fading away.
Hey, you got someone in your house, man. You got to figure out what the hell's happening.
No trace of a person casting the shadow ever appears. On the first 2 appearances, the shadow is indistinct. It appears to be human in shape, but it's hard to make out a defined silhouette.
Thank you for the clip.
On its final appearance, the shadow becomes more defined and seems to raise its arm to point at something toward the ceiling.
Your dog is on you. Oh no! They want cuddles. Hopefully they won't try to dry hump you. Dogs do that sometimes.
After that, it fades away for good.
Don't you ever come back?
In the video, the homeowner doesn't seem sure whether she's looking at a ghost or the shadow of a real person. However, none of the other cameras provide any evidence of an intruder entering or exiting the home. If a person had broken into the house, it would have been difficult to evade all of the camera feeds. This has led
He's
the
living
homeowner
in
to
your
believe that
walls.
she is in fact dealing with
Ads
a
again.
spiritual entity.
Oi.
Better go. Don't you ever come back?
We recently ran several segments covering some strange sightings on 2 separate volcanoes in Mexico, Colima and Popocatépetl.
Popocatépetl.
Mysterious UFOs have been spotted flying around the volcanoes, particularly after eruption events. The sightings were captured by a national service called Webcams de Mexico, where cameras live stream around the clock to document the volcanic activity. As we previously reported, a mysterious orange light was seen flying near one of the mountains.
They are curious creatures, aren't they? You made the ghost disappear. Popocatépetl.
There's also been sightings of a strange hovering object. that resembles a horse.
Popocatépetl. That's a floaty thingy. Floaty thingy. Another clip. Thank you. Thank you for the clip, sir.
Even a series of bizarre lights were spotted hovering near the peak of one of the volcanoes. Well, now, even more strange activity has been caught on camera. As viewers tuned in to watch the volcano erupt, they noticed something strange flying through the sky. Take a look.
Okay. Oh, that thing on the far right. Oh, never mind. There you go.
As you can see, an orb of light flies from right to left.
Why are they curious about our volcanoes? Geothermal energy, maybe?
Site B, an errant spark from the volcano. Seems to move
Leave him alone. He's playing in
straight
creative
line
mode
for an erupting bit of lava.
with explosives.
Could it then be a plane, drone, or some kind of weather apparatus? So far, no one's
Weather
come forward with
apparatus.
claims they were in the airspace at the time of the eruption. Given that this is yet another
Amogus.
sighting in a long line of strange activity, many viewers are convinced that aliens are using our
Aliens!
volcanoes to
It's
collect
aliens.
data.
It's that weird dude on History Channel that says ancient aliens are the reason for
Where do
everything.
you sit on this theory? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below.
What do I think? I think Popocatépetl is a nice name.
This next snippet of footage was uploaded to Reddit by user StayRB89. The Redditor claims that when they were young, they used to be followed around by a ghostly older man that only they could see.
Hey, that's creepy.
This clip was captured in the early
For various
90s.
reasons.
The uploader's grandparents owned a pub. It was early morning, around 7:30 a.m, while the pub was being cleaned for the upcoming day's service. The OP's mum was filming on a new camcorder the family had just purchased. Take a look at what was captured. The clip is short and the quality's poor, but if you
Yeah,
spot it
quality is
out,
pretty
there
freaking poor.
something chilling hiding in the footage. On the left-hand side is the uploader when they were young, crawling on the floor. You can just see their head come into frame. Now, on the right-hand side of the shot is something a little more unsettling.
What's unsettling?
Behind one of the columns is the face of an older man. It looks like he's hiding.
Oh, that's creepy. Just because it's an older man. That's just creepy because it's an older man. Like, I don't want no older man just friggin' hiding.
Always thought the old pub was haunted, and this eerie piece of footage certainly seems to corroborate her claims. Given that the uploader has always thought an older man was following him when he was growing up, this sighting is certainly chilling. I'd love to hear your take on this strange piece of footage.
My take is that it's just an older weird man, and that's still scary because it's like an old weird man. That's the problem. It's an old weird man.
Clips posted to Facebook by user Kayleen Bowman is just as inexplicable as some of the others. What's been dubbed a glitch in the simulation.
Play what?
Are left to come to their own conclusion.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play Modern Minecraft in the weekend for the server. Yes.
Dark object. The object seems to be suspended from nowhere with no wires or structures nearby.
What?
On closer
Why?
inspection, it appears to be a bird frozen in place mid-air. A still photo was also taken. So
Yeah.
we can get a better, more
That looks like a
focused
bird
look.
stuck. You know what? You know what it is?
Floating in the air and
You know what it is? The Matrix. The Matrix is having a glitch. There's a glitch in the Matrix. The person found a glitch in the Matrix. Holy crap.
completely still, the object almost seems to be levitating as if by magic. Either it's something supernatural and mysterious, or the aforementioned glitch in the Matrix.
It is!
The clip is nevertheless enough to shake even the most
It's a glitch in the
diehard
Matrix.
skeptics. So what do you think's going on in this clip? Is it just a bird suspended on some thin, unseen wire, or is it truly a glitch in the Matrix? Love to hear your opinions on this
Probably
one in
the unseen
comment
wire.
section
That's probably what
below.
it is, but it seems like a glitch in the Matrix is the more fun one to think about.
According to Redditor Best of Us, the bar where they work is almost certainly haunted. Staff regularly experience
It got too
strange
low,
things
yes.
like items being knocked off the wall, or mysterious voices and bangs that don't seem to have a cause.
Hey, ooh, what?
However,
What?
this
When?
is the
Where?
first
What?
time
What?
they've
Why?
captured
What?
any actual ghostly activity on camera. According to the Redditor, they weren't able to finish all of the cleaning when they closed up Saturday night. The place was closed all day Sunday and Monday, so they came in
Hey!
on Monday evening to do the chores. When they headed behind the bar,
Ow!
they were surprised to see 2 tequila bottles on the ground. The bottles definitely weren't there when they left Saturday night.
Probably
and
later.
no one has been in the bar since
Not immediately
then.
after the stream.
They decided to check out the CCTV footage to search for an explanation.
Because I usually have stuff to do in the
The
afternoon.
video shows the back
That's
of the
why I
bar
try to
with
stream in the
a
morning, my
night
time.
vision camera. At first, everything is as still as you would expect. However, if you closely watch the bottles on the left side of the screen, you'll notice that one of them starts to slowly edge forward.
Why? Why do you do this to me? That's a
Eventually
$60
tips
bottle.
over the edge of the shelf and crashes into another bottle, sending both clattering to the floor.
Don't do that. That's money.
If you slow the footage down, there doesn't appear to be any string or anything else attached that could cause the bottles to move. Although many staff members have had strange experiences at the bar,
that is
no
strange.
one is sure what could be causing them. For
I mean,
now,
I wouldn't
this
be sure.
ghostly activity remains a mystery.
That is a mystery, isn't it? Yes, I did, sir. I did see it.
A convenience store in Tlaquepaque, Jalisco, Mexico, has become internet famous for
Jalisco.
ghost videos.
Jalisco.
Place to buy snacks and drinks during the day, this store seems
Yes,
to
I
be
will let you
famous
know.
for
I will
ghost
let you know if I'm
hunting
gonna play.
after dark. In one clip,
This weekend you'll go away with your parents. Okay.
Facebook, we see a number of strange movements caught on an employee's cell phone camera. As the camera pans across the store, the employee is startled when the door to one of the drink coolers suddenly opens on its own.
Ooh.
The employee steps outside for a quick break but continues recording through the door. A few seconds later, the cooler door opens and closes again.
It's a humongous rat.
It's completely empty, so there's no doubt that the door
Okay.
is moving on its own. As the employees discuss the strange event, they notice that the lights in the store begin flickering off and on in an almost rhythmic pattern.
Mira, güey, las luces. Güey, pásame el video para que me crezca, cabrón. Simón, ahorita te lo envío, güey, aguanta.
With no one in the store to control the lights, how could this be happening?
That's an Oxxo. Oxxo's like the 7-Eleven
In
of
another
Mexico.
video by Low Paranormal MTY, an employee begins recording when the lights to the cigarette case begin flickering off and on. A few seconds later, the overhead lights join in and begin turning themselves off and on.
Las luces. No mames.
No mames.
As the lights, the cameras capture a cooler door opening and closing on its own.
Ven. Vean.
Near the end of the video, he also captures a bottle inexplicably rolling across the floor.
A la verga. Vean. Una botella.
That's liquor. That's beer.
Some viewers suggest that the videos are a prank perpetrated
It might
by
be.
hidden accomplices in the back
It could be.
rooms or crouched
Could very well
behind
be.
shelves. However, many are convinced that these videos depict real poltergeist activity.
Another fatting.
So what do you think? Is this convenience store really
I know
haunted?
someone could easily be
Love to
laying
hear
there,
your opinions in the
like,
comment section below.
with those.
Vean.
Unless you like,
Botella.
look, unless you take a video of it starting to move, then that's when I can be like, okay.
One of our viewers,
I'm one of those
NoCloud
people that seeing is
417
believing.
uploaded this pic to
So
our
if I
social
see it, then I
subreddit,
believe it.
asking the
Like
community
myself.
whether or not there's something more to this seemingly innocent photo. In the photo, we can see the OP's daughter and niece posing for the camera. In the foreground is their sister-in-law's phone, which is also taking a snap of the girls. At first, the family didn't notice anything, but in the photo on the phone in the foreground, there's 2 extra faces in the image.
Oh, that could just be the
first and most
blurriness.
prominent face in the photo is that of an older man.
That could just
The
be
family
blurriness.
immediately recognized the face as their grandfather, who had just passed away 2 months prior to this photo being taken.
See,
Take a look
I
at
saw a
this
woman's
comparison
face. I didn't see a
photo.
guy's face. I saw a woman's face.
Although the photo on the right is blurry, there is indeed a resemblance to their granddad. The second face is a little less defined, but some of the family believes it also looks like their grandmother.
Grandmama.
Here's a comparison.
Grandmama. See,
Strangely
reality
still,
is
the
lagging
photo
a
on the
bit.
phone in the foreground that shows the extra faces doesn't seem to exist. The phone you can see didn't save the photo. The OP is also adamant that nothing's been tampered with, and given the fact
Yeah,
that
it
it's
doesn't look like a
photo
male
of
face, it's like a
photo, it would
woman's
be pretty
face,
hard
to be honest with you.
manufacture Anyway. So what do you think? Are the grandparents making contact with their family?
No.
Or is it just a case of a strange blurry photo?
Strange blurry
The
photo is what I
resemblance of the
think.
grandfather is certainly there. Sometimes terrifying figures are not seen until much later, including when we
Right.
rewatch old video clips and suddenly see them there. That was the case with a video uploaded by Omzel on YouTube. What was supposed to be a cute clip of a man holding a baby turned into something much more chilling. We can see a man holding a baby in the video walking slowly along a dark street. In the background is a large bright light. A few moments into the video, something
there we go.
very eerie happens. Watch.
Ooh.
What looks to be a strange woman slides by in the background. Here it is zoomed in and slowed down. It almost looks like she's floating along.
Well, I
One
mean,
viewer
that could just be
speculated
regular
that
people.
the being could actually be the legendary Kuntilanak, a
The
mythological
fuck?
figure deriving from Indonesian folklore.
Contilla hula what?
This figure is also known as a white lady in other Southeast Asian cultures.
Ringu.
A ghostly
Ringu.
woman dressed in a white gown who has suffered a great tragedy.
Ringu.
The white lady is often associated with having vampiric qualities, sucking a
Vampiric.
victim's blood, or even eating his or her internal organs.
Lovely.
If this is the case, the man in this video should definitely hold on tight to his child.
Ringu. I mean, the child's not frightened.
Ever since
Chucky!
the release of the 1988 horror film Child's Play, the idea of a doll coming to life and attacking you has been cemented in the psyche of both adults and children alike. Their human-like features can be creepy enough, but it's when you think you see
Yes,
one move by itself
they are
that
creepy.
it can become
Mofo,
downright
they're creepy.
chilling. This footage, captured by Holly Armstrong 20, appears to confirm the worst nightmares of many. In
Hello,
the clip,
mofo.
The camera holder begins to zoom in on the top shelf in her closet. Little is discernibly visible, apart from the legs of a rag doll protruding from the darkness.
Oh, yeah, it's moving.
It quickly
Ow.
becomes apparent as to why the camera holder is filming, when the doll's feet begin swaying from side to side as if it's tapping its
mofo.
heels together.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
While it's possible that the doll's being manipulated
Yes.
by a piece of string,
That's
there's
what I'm
certainly
thinking.
something very unsettling about its movements.
I mean, there's a lot of things unsettling. I can't see,
my
though.
God. Oh my
I
god,
can't
oh my
see.
god. Oh my.
What's going on?
Whether or not this video shows
Where am
something
I?
supernatural is unclear.
Who did that?
However,
Why?
one thing is for sure. Even just the
Oh, there I
idea
am.
that a
There I
possessed
am.
doll could be lurking in your closet is more than enough to cause a few sleepless nights.
Don't.
Oh
Don't.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
Look, if it's me being alone, then yes, I'm gonna get
According to
scared.
Instagrammer
But just watching
Terra
these
Prime,
things,
there
I'm
could be
like,
some very scary things
some of these
lurking
things,
in
it's
the
like,
dark. This footage
Bruh.
taken from a
Bruh.
CCTV camera shows a dim room that looks like a large kitchen or cafeteria. At first, everything in the room seems normal. However, that quickly changes when an abrupt flash of light appears near a closed door.
Oh, what the heck?
The flash of light briefly illuminates what appears to be a human
Yeah.
figure. The figure is only visible for a moment before the room is once again plunged into darkness. If you watch closely over the next few seconds, the figure seems to stand and move around behind the counter on the far side of the room. In the darkness, it appears as a white mist moving and writhing above the countertop. After a few seconds, the room is suddenly lit up by light once again, this time by the room's overhead lights. Once the lights are on, we can clearly see that the area near the counter is completely vacant.
That is
Whatever
interesting.
the strange white shadow was, it disappeared in the instant that it took for the light to come on.
That means that there was something. There was like something causing
Moments later, a
just
man
the
walks
weird
into
reflections.
the room, completely oblivious as to what's been happening mere seconds before.
Yeah, definitely, bruh.
It's unclear what exactly caused the strange white shadow depicted in the video, and what was the bizarre flash of light. Whatever the case may be, the suddenness in which it appeared
Holy,
and
what the fuck?
disappeared seems to indicate that the entity was far from human. Are there alien life forms out there? Have beings from other planets ever come to visit us here on Earth?
Probably
if you believe
not.
this footage from YouTuber MJB Rise, the answer to both of these questions could be a yes. On August 10, 2017, a passenger on a flight from
Holy fuck!
as the plane passed over the Bay of Bengal.
His name was John Cena.
As the passenger glances out the window, they notice some strange objects in the air below the plane.
And his name is John.
Oh my god.
The objects
Is it-
appear to be
don't tell me it's
small
gonna just
white
keep
or silver
replaying.
dots hovering in the air. They're in no particular formation, and the objects don't move during the entire time the passenger records them. A commercial jet typically flies between 30 and 42,000 feet above the ground. These mysterious objects must be significantly lower than the plane to appear so small on camera.
Yes.
One theory suggested
Probably.
by viewers of the footage is that the objects were actually weather balloons launched to study atmospheric conditions. However, weather balloons typically fly between 16 and 22 miles above the ground.
Oh, way higher.
Significantly higher than the objects filmed here.
What? Rip that one,
So
yes.
what else could these mysterious things be? Drones, birds, or could they actually be alien
And his
craft?
name is John.
Holy crap.
This is an old clip from Christmas Eve 2006, uploaded to YouTube by Kara
Ah!
Denzau.
What was that?
It shows several young girls playing around.
Was it
with
because
the
I was
Ouija board.
playing with the Ouija board? The Luigi board?
Can you move the chair for us?
After asking some questions, something unsettling happens. Watch.
Okay.
Okay, we better hurry. Our pancake's ready.
Will you move it for us now before we go get our pancakes?
Oh my gosh, Kara.
Okay.
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 Is it Kara?
I don't know.
Kara?
Yeah?
Yeah, let's see. There. Ha. That could be anything.
Watching that again after they ask a spirit
Orange,
called
what?
Ashley to move
Orange
the
ice,
chair,
what?
it would
No.
appear it obliges.
That's just, that sounds,
Girls
that sounds
scream
nasty.
and the clip
That sounds
ends
like you got an
abruptly.
infection if you got orange eye snot.
I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
Eerily, this
You're
is the
always
only
wonderful,
video
Aki. Thank
uploaded
you,
to the
thank you.
channel, so there's no way of knowing what happened to the girls after the clip ends. Could something bad have happened to them? It's been 15 years with no update. So
Yeah.
it's looking like the mystery will have to remain in place.
It will have to remain a mystery, gosh darn it.
I don't know. Yeah?
Now, I'm going to go get a snack because I'm kind of hungry. So, what I'm going to do right now is, y'all are going to, which one, wait, which one is it? What's going on here? Why isn't it working? Ah, darn it. Well, it's not working. The be right back part isn't working. For some reason. BRB, there we go. I'll BRB. Well, you hit me while I wasn't here. You broke the fourth wall. Are you happy? Are you happy now? You broke the fourth wall. Time to keep watching this.
It's not just animals that some believe possess a sixth sense. Children too are thought to be able to interact with the supernatural. In this video, TikTok user Caitlin_JKB shares some rather disturbing footage that she captured on her baby monitor. The clip shows the uploader's daughter, Blake, standing in her crib. She can be heard mumbling some sounds. It all appears innocent enough, until she suddenly seems to utter the words, "No monster."
What?
Next, the uploader believes that her daughter introduces herself to her grandma, who's been deceased for some time. Take a listen. "Hi Grandma, I'm Blake," are the words Caitlin, JKB,
Oh,
thinks
yeah.
the young girl can be heard saying.
That's
as
a
she
friendly
peers
young
into
lady.
the darkness late at night. This footage has understandably caused quite a stir since it was posted online. Some
Yes.
have suggested the child's mumblings are indiscernible and seem like the normal behaviour of a bored
Yeah.
toddler. Others, however, are not so sure. They believe that the grandmother's spirit might have appeared in an effort to save the little girl from an evil presence that was lurking in the room. While it's not possible to know just who or what the toddler is actually talking to, one thing is for sure. The idea of a child having nighttime chats with a ghost is certainly an unsettling prospect.
Definitely very unsettling.
Viewers beware. These freaky clips uploaded to TikTok by user Harry McClary are enough to keep you up all night. The first clip opens in the middle of the night. The uploader is awoken by his Alexa assistant.
A deliberate attempt to contact the spirit of a
Alexa seems keen to give the definition of a seance, completely unprompted.
A deliberate attempt to contact the spirit of a deceased person is
What?
known as a seance.
Wait, why? Why would Alexa do that?
Alexa gives a creepy and unnatural laugh once she's done. She then maniacally tells the uploader she has a skill he might like.
I have a skill you might like.
While it's not out of the ordinary for the assistant to suggest a set of actions, it's odd to do so unprompted. Laughing still, the door to the bedroom begins swinging open and closed as the colours change rapidly.
Want to try it?
The unit continues to terrorise the uploader as the short clip ends.
Hey.
The second clip begins with a knocking sound coming from the basement. A dog can also...
I'd be like, Amazon? Alright. In my mind, I'd be like, look, Amazon, you have added some features to Alexa. While wonderful, it is not what I wanted Alexa for. I want a refund. Sure, I bought this 5 years ago, but I still want a refund.
Be heard barking in the background. Clearly scared but needing to know what they're dealing with, the uploader attempts to venture down to the basement. They're heard saying hello to the source of the banging.
Hello?
The banging stops.
Oh,
However, a
well, that's
scraping
interesting.
sound follows nearly immediately after, as though...
See, like, two things I wouldn't buy. Alexa and Ring cameras. One, Alexa, because Alexa's always listening to what you say. I think Amazon got not in legal trouble, but in trouble with, like, people because they were, like, they admitted to the fact that they listen in to what you say while using your Alexa, or even just being around your Alexa. That's one. Ring cameras, another thing. They have been known, Amazon has been known to give, oh, dang it, got hit in the head. It was from this direction. It came from here. As I was saying, Ring cameras, Amazon has been known to just voluntarily give your Ring camera data to police departments without even a warrant. And that is really, really scary, because here in the United States, they're supposed to get a warrant if they want any of that kind of private type information. But oh, Jesus. But
whatever's been making the sound was quickly scrambling up the stairs towards the uploader. If you watch it again, it actually sounds like footsteps running up the stairs towards the camera holder.
Oh my god!
The dog continues to bark as the uploader shouts, "Oh my god," just as the clip ends. This series of clips seems to show something seriously wrong with the uploader's home.
Oh my god!
Now the Alexa thing can be programmed, I believe.
No list of scary ghost videos would be complete without at least one creepy ghost child. This disturbing footage uploaded to YouTube by YB Normal certainly fits the bill. The footage was shot at Leeds Castle in Kent, UK. The video's introduction states that the castle was the place of death of Princess Caroline, daughter of Henry VIII, who died at the age of 13 months from a head wound. Unfortunately, Henry VIII never had a daughter named Caroline. However, the castle was the residence of his first wife Catherine of Aragon and their daughter Mary. Catherine had many failed pregnancies, often suffering from the miscarriages, stillbirths, or sudden infantile deaths of her children. In addition, Henry was a known philanderer who fathered many illegitimate children.
Yes.
So it could be possible that a child named Caroline lived, however briefly, at Leeds Castle at some point in history. Regardless of the history, the video does seem to show an eerie, ghost-like child haunting the castle grounds. The footage seems to have been shot by a tourist visiting the area.
To see if we can spot any ghosts.
They enter the room said to be Caroline's and leave a camera rolling overnight to see if they capture anything unusual. Eventually, the camera captures movement. A ghost-like shape seems to rise up from the ground.
Well, that could be reflection.
The figure is white, almost indistinguishable from the wall.
And the human mind likes
However,
making patterns out of stuff.
For several seconds, before walking across the room and disappearing. Whether the spirit is the ghost of an unknown princess who died under mysterious circumstances, or merely the long-dead child of another resident, this tiny ghost seems to be trapped in this abandoned room of the castle. So what do you think's going on in this eerie piece of footage? Is
I don't know what's going on.
Elaborate hoax or something far more sinister?
Far more
Let me know
sinister.
what you think in the comments section below.
Let's go to the next one. All right, that looks kind of weird. Oh, I remember that. That's from the tsunami thing.
I'm Callan, and this is Slacked Ham. Today we're looking at some.
Dude, freaking on edge.
There we go.
Our first clip of the day comes from the Instagram account Russ Horror, who was captured by a security guard working the night shift at a shopping mall.
Dude, what the hell is that?
After hearing some strange noises, well after the last patrons had left the building, this security guard began filming on his phone to prove what was happening.
What the heck?
Infinity Mall, yes.
These freaking chairs just moved.
Oh, it did.
What the Okay. I'm done. Nope.
Watching that again, as he looks around the food court, a chair seems to move all on its own.
Put the Okay. I'm done.
After this footage hit Instagram, it quickly went viral.
Yes.
With thousands of comments pouring in, it wasn't too long
Of course it would go
before
viral.
viewers identified the location as the Summit Mall in Akron, Ohio. The Akron area is quite famous for having numerous locations around town that are full of urban legends and haunted stories. The infamous Green Acre Mall, just 7 miles south of the Summit Mall seen in this footage, is now completely abandoned. People say it's haunted by numerous spirits, and all those who venture inside can attest to some spooky happenings. Opening in 1975, the mall was a thriving retail hub for decades. However, after some mismanagement in the early 1990s, along with consumer trends leaning towards online shopping, the mall fell into a sharp decline. The final
As
round
most
came
malls
in
did.
2011 when 2 deaths occurred on the property. The first happened in April of that year when a man was electrocuted while trying to steal copper wiring from a power box outside of the mall. Then, in November, a shallow grave was discovered on the property. The body was identified as Timothy Kern, a victim of the infamous Craigslist killer, Richard Beasley. Some Urbex vloggers have said they've heard crying inside of the abandoned mall. When they take a good look around, there's no one ever there.
No one's
so
ever
is this
there.
footage evidence of a second haunted mall in downtown Akron?
No.
Like I said, seeing is believing, so if I ever actually see something like that, I'm getting the F out of there. I'm doing exactly what that dude did.
Could these ghostly
I don't care if I have a gun, I'm running.
Or is it all just pure coincidence? Love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Have you ever been to Akron, Ohio? Let me know down below.
I don't think I've been to Akron. I've been to Cleveland, though.
Freaking chair just moved.
Some family used to live in Ohio. Now they live in New Mexico, but they used to live in Ohio.
Okay. I'm done.
And, yeah, they used to live in Ohio.
This next one
I was there, and it's freaking cold in Ohio in the winter. Holy moly.
It's some home security footage captured in Ladue County, Virginia. All seems quite normal at first.
I was in negative 18 Fahrenheit wind chill, which is like, what, negative 30 or something like that? Celsius or something like that? I don't know. If you have a gun, you run. You have airstrike, you have popcorn. Ah, yeah. Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's
It slowly gets smaller and smaller.
You know what that is? That's just water. Like that's just a water drop.
Move around quite erratically.
Yeah, that's just water hitting the
Eventually,
screen.
it
Yeah.
looks like it gets sucked up into the street lamps across the road. While
I
this
think
is
a water
probably just
droplet.
lens flare caused by the street lamps, some viewers thought it looked too strange to be just that. They note that it's odd that it appears out of nowhere and that nothing seems to cause it.
It doesn't appear out of nowhere. You see that streak there? It's water droplets
There's no
hitting it.
moisture, and
That's
rest
the
of
only thing I
shot
can think of.
remains normal. Some alleged UFO abductees have reported similar blinding, swirling lights moments before a lost chunk of time.
Well then.
They say it's as though the lights around them become extra bright and behave abnormally. Then suddenly nothing.
Look,
that's when they notice that a large period of time
oh,
has passed.
there was a movie talking about UFOs. There was a movie back in the day. I think it was called Fire in the Sky. There was one that was called Fire in the Sky, and there was another one. I think it was Close Encounters of the Third Kind or something like that. Those movies, oh dear, when I was little, when I was little, I was scared of UFOs. When I was little, I was scared of aliens because of those damn movies. Like, yeah, Fire in the Sky, I think, was one of the big ones that scared the crap out of me. Let me see when it came out. Yep, makes sense. I was about 7 or 8 when it came out. I watched Fire in the Sky. It just reminded me of that. Close Encounters of the Third Kind was another one. That's another one. But that one was a lot older. So that one did scare me though. But like, holy crap, some of those, yeah, no. I would imagine like there was like, I had a very active imagination when I was a little kid. I would always hide underneath the bed sheets, like the bed sheets could actually protect me against a freaking UFO. I would be like, I'd be under the bed sheets, be like, okay, now the alien can't get me. But I was still scared.
Unfortunately,
crapless,
there's no
man.
timestamps on this footage, so we're unable to tell just what time frame these two clips happened on. Either way, it's eerie to see the lights suck back up into the lamps, and when you consider alien abduction stories, it becomes particularly unnerving to watch.
It does. It becomes very unnerving to watch. Like when you're in the wait, where did that come from? I was too focused on the screen. Where did that come from? I felt it. I felt it. Who dealt it?
While doing the work and sent them to some friends. At first, she thought nothing of it until one friend asked what was going on in one of the photos. Confused, the OP looked more closely at the photo. In the back, behind the camera holder, you can see a shadowy figure.
Or maybe it's just a shadow. You know, it could
First,
just very well
looks
be a
like
shadow.
shadow, but the more you look at it, the more obvious it becomes that what is there is separate from the camera holder.
Well, that's creepy.
The OP was home alone at the time this photo was taken and has no idea what that black shape standing behind her could be.
I think one block
Here's
would be
a
funny to
separate
play.
photo taken at the same time of day in the same area. While
But we
there
need
are
like a
some more
server
things
to
in the
do that, I
apartment
think.
Now you can see that the photo was taken facing a mirror, but this
To
time
do the
there's
multiplayer.
no dark shape looming behind her. Some viewers said it could be her late father trying to make contact, as it was his apartment after all.
Yeah, I think in order to
However,
play
I would
any
say
type
that
of
they get a bad vibe from the dark.
in order to play any type of like Minecraft with more than one person, I think we need like a server or something. Yeah, like that's what I was thinking of the last one. It was an unfocused water droplet. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, that's water. That's moisture on this freaking thing. Because water does do that.
Figure saying it couldn't possibly.
It doesn't
be
cost
the right
cash
one.
if like
So
Luna says
what's
that
going on
that
here
they can
then?
make one.
Is it a shadow
So
figure caught on camera, or is it all just pareidolia, the human tendency to see familiar shapes and patterns in random stimuli?
pareidolia. That's
Share
what I think
your
it is.
Theories about this one with one another in the comments down below.
I think a lot of it is pareidolia.
Our next one comes from one of our viewers, Chris Gladman. It's some home security footage that was captured in May 2022. It's after
May of
11:30
this year.
PM when Chris gets notified that movement's been detected at his front door. When he opens
Movement
the key,
detected.
he sees this.
Ooh, that looks like a snake. That looks like a snake. Yeah, that looks like a snake more than anything, or an earthworm or something. A slug on the screen, on the camera. Slug near the camera.
A transparent, wisp-like shape can be seen moving on the right of frame.
Not a problem, not a problem. That is a
While at
weird shape,
first
to be
it does
honest.
seem quite mysterious, Chris came to the conclusion that it was a snake.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
However, in the UK, where this was filmed, snakes are rare, quite thin, and short in length. In fact, there are only 3 species of snake native to the UK: the adder, grass, and smooth snake. Chris believes that this snake, caught in the footage, is far too fat and long to be a native snake.
That's true.
Alarmed by the incident, Chris called the local wildlife rescue department, who had no reports of a missing pet snake, or anything else that might explain this sighting. When Chris had a look around his property, he couldn't find any evidence of the snake at all. It's got to be unnerving knowing that a snake this big was or still
Mini
is
tornado,
on the
yes.
property, and you have no idea where it's gone.
No idea.
One of our viewers, Lucy Pimentel, caught this footage on their phone while watching some TV at their house.
Poltergeist.
Take a look. The HDMI cable appears to wiggle by itself.
HDMI. Whoa, lo, 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 lo.
Lucy
Magic.
says
Whoa, lo,
she's
lo, lo,
only
lo,
seen
lo,
this
lo,
happen
lo,
once
from
before, but didn't
Empire,
manage to
Age of
capture it
Empires
on
2.
camera. She says the cord is only plugged into the Xbox and has no way of explaining the strange movement.
That would be you, wouldn't it?
While this incident on its own is quite strange, Lucy says other odd things have happened around the home that are hard to explain.
Like someone tickling
She
her
says
taint.
that her son, who's quite young, likes to get the stovetop lids and spin them like a spinning top on the ground.
Oh.
However, one day she came out to find a half a dozen or so lids spinning on the ground in a circle all around her son. There appeared to be far too many for just one kid to pull off. When Lucy asked her son about it, he just laughed it off and ran away. Alarmed
Well.
by the incident, Lucy tried to make them all spin by herself and didn't even come close.
Lucy, you're not
She says
talented.
that they've
Not like
also
your
seen
child.
lights in the home flickering on and off. So all this bizarre activity has Lucy considering the possibility that a poltergeist may have taken up residence in their home. So then, is this footage evidence of some kind of haunting happening in this home?
Nah.
Or is there another way to explain these strange incidents?
Nah.
Let me know down below.
Nah. Nah, nah.
Before we take a look at some terrifying footage that was captured in Norway, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. This
Tickle
video
his taint!
proves that things don't need to be paranormal in nature to be downright terrifying.
Oh yeah, this is
It's the middle
freaking
of the day
terrifying.
on June
I think I
3,
saw this one.
2020, when
Yes.
residents of Talvik in northern Norway hear some strange creaking sounds around their houses. Jan Egil Bakkeby is making some sandwiches when he notices the power lines out of his window ripping violently. The ground begins to shake and an awful screeching sound fills the air.
Oh, hell no.
He runs to higher ground where he manages to capture this astonishing footage.
That is a whole huge piece of land that just decided, I'm gonna nope out of here.
Town slides out to sea.
Man, you know what's messed up? That person, those people purchased that land, and now they don't have it anymore.
Total carnage takes hold as buildings, trees, and whole properties are swept away.
Like, what the hell, man? That's someone's house.
Astonishingly, no one was hurt in this incident. There was not one report of a missing person or even an injury, despite the widespread chaos. One dog was swept out with the current, but managed
no.
to swim ashore. and was
Yay.
Perfectly fine.
See, like, there was more happening to the right. All right, see you, Luna Dragon. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon, anyways. So, because it's been almost 2 hours.
This incident became known as the Alta landslide. After a thorough investigation by the Norwegian Water Resources and Energy Directorate, it was found that a marine clay substrate formed during the early Holocene epoch some 12,000 years ago rapidly turned into what's known as quick clay or leader clay. This caused the massive landslide that you can see here.
Well, at least the ocean's returning some of their houses. You see, it's taking their houses back. See, it's like, okay, I took
Thankfully,
one
no
of your
was
houses.
hurt, and
I'll give
all
it
we're
back.
left with is this astonishing footage.
If I was the house that got saved, like back there, that didn't get taken, but is like on the edge, I'd be like, nope, I'm selling this property. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done. Nope, don't like it. Nope, gonna get out of here.
If you love mysterious videos like
So, yeah, I'm going to be ending this, because, yeah, it's just about time. I think Luna Dragon's going to be creating it. I think they said that they were going to be creating it. They won't be able to play it, but they're going to let me know. Or maybe you can. I mean, if you want to play it right away, you can, but I'm not going to be able to play right away. I'll let you know when I can play, though. So, because that is fun, playing the one block challenge thing. It's kind of fun. Because I've played it on my channel before. I've streamed it on my channel before. I think it's been a while since I have. I can actually take a look and see before I quit this whole thing today. I can take a look and see when that was. It was a live stream. Let's go videos. There was a live stream. Let's look at. Oh boy. When was that? That was a while back. Last time I played Minecraft was a while back. Okay. That was 8 months ago, I think. The 1 block. Yes. The 1 block challenge was 8 months ago. It does. Oh, yours doesn't? The one I played spawns mobs eventually. After a while, yes, it does. And some pretty bad ones too. Eventually it'll spawn those those guardian fish. It'll do that too. Yeah. So I played Minecraft Skyblock. That's what it was called 8 months ago. Yeah, so I will see you all next time. This is, of course, the Mad Salvi, your imperfect little squirrel that doesn't get scared too easily, but it kind of does. It's kind of one of those things. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh, if you are on YouTube and everything, of course, like, subscribe, do all that notification icon stuff, because otherwise you won't be notified of anything that happens here. And I think I am shadow banned from YouTube. I don't know, from the whole notification thingy. So check in occasionally. And there's the Discord server and all that other fun stuff. Just let me know if you want to join any of that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Galaxy, Luna Dragon, Aki for popping in. And on the YouTube side, thank you all for being here as well. You all are very wonderful. Ninja Monkey and anyone else who joined and who's watching the VOD and doing all that kind of stuff. See you, Galaxy. I will let you know. Also, Luna Dragon, I'll let you know when I'm free and all that kind of fun stuff. Bye-bye. Ah! I got hit one more time before I left. You dirty scoundrels. Bye-bye. Bye. I go now.